Hi guys, Autumn here today to do a video. I saw someone, J Book Lover. I'll leave the original link down below to her video. She's doing this hashtag series summer, and I thought, why not do that? I have 22-ish book series that I want to try to read this summer. I know I won't read all 22, and I'm totally okay with that, but it just gives me ideas of which ones I want to read. So the first one I'm currently reading, and this is the second book in the, I don't know what series this is called, and it's Cheater Regret by Rachel Van Dyken. And this one just came out on the 23rd, so there is not there is not another one after this yet that's out, so yes. And then the next two are kind of standalones, but I consider them part of a bigger series, and that is the Cocky Bastard series by V. Keelan and Penelope Ward. So we have Playboy Pilot and Mr. Moneybags. And then we have two that go together, sort of like a spin-off. So we have the Covenant series by Jennifer L. Armentrout, and then we have the Titan series by her too. This one is a new adult series, and then this is a YA series. And then the next one, this series has been in quite a few of my TBRs, and I just need to either read it or unhaul it because, yes. So that is the Did I Mention I Love You series by Estelle Mascame. Yes. And there are some challenges for this series. For the summer, I'm just not really following those. Yeah. Then we have The Player, which is book 1 in the Player series. Book 2 comes out in July, so I probably won't read this until I read that one, because I heard this one ends in a cliffhanger. And this is supposedly a duology, so yes. Then we have the Fallen Crest series by Tejan. I have read the first 5 books in this series. I have not read the kind of ones that go with, like Mason or Logan Cage or Fallen Crest alternative version. And then books 6 and 7 I have not read, so I want to reread the whole series before I read books 6 and 7. But this series is now complete. The 7th book came out on the 20-something. It came out this week, so yeah. And then the next two I consider go together. It is the Assassin series by Tony Aleo, and then the Bellevue Bully series. The Bellevue Bully series is only 3 books, and the Assassin series is still going on. So I just want to read all the books that are out. This is the 6th book, and I think there is 12 books, so I have 6 books to read. So then we have the Courtney and Drew duology by Kennedy Fox. This one is Checkmate, This is Reckless, and the second one is Checkmate, This is Effortless. So yeah, would like to read this one. Then I have to read the Judge Me Not series by S.R. Gray, because she is my June author, and I figured I would just throw this series in this video because I have to read it in June. So yes, and I'm excited. for it. It's a trilogy, but there's a spin-off, which is book 4, which I have on my Kindle. So then I have The Goal by Elle Kennedy. This is the 4th book in the Off-Campus series, and I have yet to read this one. I know. I was so excited to read this when it came out, and I just never did. And we have Ignite by Tessa Tavin. This is book 1 in the some type of series, explosive series. So, yes. And then the next stack are books that I have either read before, like the first book I've read before, or I just want to reread the whole series. So the first one is Fighting for Flight by J.B. Salisbury. This is book 1 in the Fighting series. I have read the first one. I have yet to continue on with this series, so I would like to reread this one so I can continue on with the series. Then I have Bully by Penelope Douglas. This is book 1 in the Faraway series. I have read this, just want to reread so I continue on with the series. Then we have Beautiful by Ella Borax. This is book 1 in the duology. I read this, just need to reread it so I could read the second book, which I own. And then we have Lost and Found by Nicole Williams. This is book 1 in the Lost and Found series. I read this, so reread this so I could continue on with the series. And then we have Hashtag Nerd, or the Hashtag series by Cambria Herbert. I've read this entire series, so this is one I want to reread the entire series. So yes, and I did not grab the Hashtag Finish Line, but that's book 5 in the Gear Shark series, which I need to read that one so I could complete that series. I meant to grab it, but it's at the bottom of this pile. So yeah, but Hashtag series, reread. This is one of my favorite series of all time. So yes. And I would like to reread books 1, 1.5, and 2 in the Ready series by J.L. Berg. And then I could continue on with books 3 and 4. So, yes. I read this series, I think, back in either 2013 or 2014. So it's been a while. And I really did enjoy it. Then I want to reread Not Enough by Lee Ann Lunsford. This is book 1 in the Parker Sibling series, and the only book in the quartet that I have read. So I want to reread this. And then I would like to reread the entire Addicted to You series by Krista and Becca Ritchie. And these ones I feel like I'm going to get to in June. I want to try to get through all 10 in June before Damaged Like Us comes out at the 27th of June. So, yes. But this is one of my favorite series of all time. And highly, highly recommend this if you're a fan of new adult. So, yes, this is on my plans for June. And then the last book is More and More by Krista and Becca Ritchie, because I have yet to read the second book in this series, which is Infinite. So, I would like to reread this so I could read that. I'm going to try to get this in June, but I don't know if I will. So, yeah. But those are all the series that I would like to attempt to read this summer. But, as I said, it's 22, and I know I won't read all 22. There are a few, like, the goal and hashtag finish line, where I just have to finish that book and I will complete a series. There are other books that I have way more books to read. The 5 I'm most likely going to try to read is the Ready series, the Fallen Crest series, the Addicted series, and then the Assassin Slash Bellevue Bullies, and then the 5th one is hashtag. So those are the 5 that I'm looking forward to the most, and going to try to finish. So yes, if you are interested in any of these series, which one should I pick up first? And if you're going to participate, link down your TBRs down below and I would be happy to watch them. And good luck. I'll see you guys later. Bye.